So you're one of those parents who calls your daughter every morning at college so she doesn't miss class. You're one of those parents who checks your son's debit card daily, and then you call him and question him, why are you up till 3 a.m. and why did you order a pizza at that time? We need to talk, young man. Anyway, your parenting is touted as helicopter parenting, and our guest says it's a huge no-no. Licensed marriage and family therapist Leticia Murphy is here with more. Leticia, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Let me tell you something. Okay, so we were discussing this in the Moore office yesterday, and a couple of us were on different sides. Now, tell everybody how old your children are.
My children are 31. 25 and an 18-year-old.
You don't look like you're old enough to have a kid that old anyway, but let's talk about it, because if you're footing the bill for your kid, you have a college kid, right?
Yes, I do.
Helicopter parenting, which side are you on?
I am in the middle.
Yeah?
Totally in the middle. And why I say in the middle is, I know you were saying if you're footing the bill, you should know what's going on.
Right.
Yes, I think that you are to kind of be aware of what's going on, but you also need to back off, because when they're in high school, we're asking who, what, when, where, and why.
Right.
Now they're adults, they're in college, we're not going to have as much control. However, we should be aware of what's going on with grades if our money's going towards that.
Absolutely. Okay, I agree with that. Let's talk about how you should approach it, because, you know, being honest, I have one. So I'm going to be all up in his business, but I want to do it in a respectful way without invading his privacy, but I still want to know what's going on with him, because he is my heir, not my spare.
Okay.
So if, you know, there are other parents out there who probably feel the same way, or they feel the same way you do, how should you approach it?
Well, I would say be honest and transparent with your kids, because they know you're normally in the, I call it in their business. You kind of want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So now that they're moving into their college phase, they're not going to tell you everything. You're not going to know who their friends are, who they're dating, what they're doing. All you can do is kind of ask, so what's been going on? How's school? You know, what's going on with your roommate? But you're not going to be able to know, why were you out to 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
If you keep pushing them to give information, they may actually close that down and not give you any information, and you'll have no idea what's going on with them.
Oh, good point. Okay, let me ask you this, because this generation is dealing with so many different issues that we didn't have to deal with. I'm talking about social media, I'm talking about date rape, I'm talking about so many issues that they have to deal with that we didn't even think about when we were in college. How do you approach them when you're dealing, or when you're concerned about those things? If you see a posting on Facebook, should you approach your adult child, especially if you're footing the bill, going, wait a minute, baby, why did you post that picture of you in that risque outfit?
I think that you should. I don't think that you should come off as being demanding or hard, but you can simply share with your kid your heart. Hey, I noticed on your Facebook you were wearing kind of something that was a little bit revealing.
Okay.
What are your thoughts about that? How do you think that future employers will see you, or what kind of message do you think that's sending to your younger siblings, or to people who may be interested in you? And then you kind of leave it where they process it and they think, and hopefully they think the right direction. And sometimes we don't want to be the nagging parent, because again, we push, they're going to push back.
Yeah, they will, especially at that age, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, do you like your 18-year-old?
I do. I adore him. He needs to clean, you know, a little bit more, but that's just the mom part of me.
Very good. Leticia, thank you so much. See, that's why she's the therapist and I am not.